Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. And it's Van Basten. Over to the left. Threads one in. And it's played. There's the header! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Sané. Decent chance! Deftly away. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, it's Van Basten. Well, that's well seen too. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Luis Suarez. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Makaleli. Scholes. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Van Basten. Knocks it into space. Oh, it's Van Basten. Van Basten is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for a runner. Chips it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. All Black clears. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Bale, and he cuts out the supply. Now then, the ball's come loose, and he's found a way past, and he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Park Ji-sung's cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Nagoya Grampus really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And the flag has stayed down. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the run. He's under a lot of pressure there. Howson. Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Park Ji-sung going full tilt down the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. That is lovely. Park Ji-sung. And it's Sané. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Half an hour played now. He's a sharp little ball here. And he was quick to react. Scholes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Mbappe is onto this. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Brzezinski. Park Ji-sung. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's delightful. He's found a way through. Chance! That's another chance! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Saka looking to play him in. That's the keeper's ball. Van Basten finds himself offside. Brzezinski, and this is Bale. Great vision. That's a shade optimistic. He's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. He's scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Now it's Mbappe. Scholes. Saka. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied, it was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're off again. Howson cuts out the pass. Brzezinski. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard. Saka. Oh, nicely intercepted. Park Ji-sung. Ødegaard. Well, that looks a decent ball. Brzezinski. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Scholes. Sané is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. He won't be happy with that one. Serginho. Bale looks to get on the end of this. Ødegaard. Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. Park Ji-sung. Brzezinski. Ødegaard. Now it's Mbappe. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Makaleli. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Howson. Ambitious ball here. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well timed, excellent interception. Now, can they get him away? Ødegaard. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And this is Scholes. Serginho. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Here's Sané. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Sané. Very nicely done. And the shot! Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 5.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Brzezinski. Searching pass he's played there.
Nagoya Grampus clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That's an imaginative... Bale! It's a good run, that. Great timing. Makaleli. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. That's tidy. And he's managed to get free. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. McAllister. Can he get on the end of this? That's a little off target. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Saka. Saka goes on a charge down the left. Swings it across.
Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Numero 13. Lasciano il campo per il numero 15. Messi, il numero 32.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good-looking ball. And smartly reclaimed. Messi. And it's Van Basten. Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard makes the interception. That's been cut out, well played. And that has left him in a heap. We are into overtime. And that will be it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Rooney, and this is Luis Suarez. And he was quick to react. And that is as far as they're going to go. No way through. Szoboszlai. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, over the years I've seen some great defensive leaders, and this guy, Ruben Dias, lives up to all of that, especially the way he just dictates where he wants his teammates to be positioned. Just always seems to have that picture. And when it comes to passing, he pretty much just leaves that to everyone else.
It's Luis Suarez! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Hernandez. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Quarter of an hour played. That is good alertness. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Oh, brilliant stop from Oblak! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And we have our very first corner. Szoboszlai getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. And he's got his cross in. Alexander-Arnold. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, that's fabulous. Rooney! Alexander-Arnold. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Rooney. And he's quick to snatch it back. Rice. Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Szoboszlai deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Rooney. Kvaratskhelia. And there's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence.
Applies the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pinches it off him. Szoboszlai. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And here's Messi. Rooney. Alisson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Back to the keeper it goes. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Bale. And this is Luis Suarez. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Szoboszlai. Shot could be on. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Alexander-Arnold. It's gone for a throw-in.
There will be 1 minute added
Conte.
time.
Oh, that was vital. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And it's Sané. Azar.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Rooney. Kvaratskhelia! Rice gets it away. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rooney. Luis Suarez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold has given away a free kick. Hernandez looking for options for movement. Oh, he's played it in low. Nice sequence of passes, this. He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rice clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Messi plays it short, and the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goal-mouth action.
It's a searching pass. A heavy challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's Luis Suarez! It's there! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
The goal scorer after 66 minutes is number 7, Luis Suarez.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can clear their lines. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And they win it back again. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Rooney. And he welcomes it in. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely shaped ball. Messi looking to run onto it. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again. Rooney! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Hazard. He's in a great position here. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Hernandez. And this is Rooney. Shifted it to the flank.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Can he latch on to this? Rooney. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, nice touch. It's a good foot in there. Ødegaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Hazard. Looking for the run. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Drogba. Oh, good take and a good... And the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Lamine Yamal has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
All hands on deck for this one. And the shot! No mistake! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Ruben Neves at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 6.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
All squaring. Header! Oh, good stop by the keeper. Oh, he's been caught napping. We are into stoppage time. Schneider. Park Ji-sung. And this is Rooney. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that is as far as it goes. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Luis Suarez picking up the... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Looking to go deep. Oh, nice touch. It's Asa! So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family. Remember, his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Sané. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a pretty loose pass. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. That has been slung wide. Serginho plays in a cross. A header! And it's ended up in no man's land. Sané, still goalless. And this is Bale. And this is Sané. Big chance, must be. He's had a shot! That's another chance. He's delivered all right. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
After 18 minutes is number 7, Luis Suarez.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Out to the right. Now it's Sané.
Such good technique.
He's picked his way through. He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Ball has bounced loose now. Bale! Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Beckham. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Bale. Shot could be on. And Sané! Azar. Not the most accurate pass. Moved on forwards. Shot a goal! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better.
Shapes to shoot! It's Luke. Oh, he's been caught napping. Haaland. This looks promising. And he's managed to get free. Great chance! Sticks it away! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
He has found the way through. Van Dijk did well to stay calm there. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's played forward. Van Dijk makes the interception. Beckham. And here's Haaland. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's found a way through. Now it's Sané. Azar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Kvaratskhelia. Beckham promptly onto that, and that is that. Saliba. Raul. Passing is crisp and sharp.
2 added minutes
That
has
looks a
been
decent
indicated.
ball. Davids. Swung over. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams
And
still
we'd like to
very
inform
much
you
in it.
now that the latest travel
Oh,
information
well,
is
the
currently being
pickings
displayed
certainly
on the
have
screen.
been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And it's Sané. That's tidy. He's got away. And Sané! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
He is through here. Oh, super ball. Takes a shot. Has another go. No mistake. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Number 18.
That was a given. It always was.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Erling Haaland.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has not gone well. And we have our very first corner. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Bale. And the shot! Corner number 3 coming up. And the finish! Sané. Raul. For Conte. Davids. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Las Vegas Lights clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Kvaratskhelia, he's shifting through the gears here. Kvaratskhelia! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
He's a sharp little ball here. It's come to nothing. It's played through for him. Face to face with the... and the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Substitution on the field. Number
So their fourth
27,
corner of the game.
Serginho. Coming on the field is number 5, Danielson.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Darwin looking understandably energised after his goal. He's picked his way through. Brzezinski. Kvaratskhelia. Brzezinski, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Bale. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's had it taken off him. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He rises! Goal! Into the lead once more. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
On the field, number 19.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe has been caught there. It's a foul. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Number 10.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risk.
Good effort from distance. And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And it's Rosicky.
There will be 5 minutes added
Shin
time.
to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that is a little undercooked. He's being urged to shoot. Kvaratskhelia driving forwards. Bellingham. Great ball if he can get there. He's on it, can he get away? Conte. And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Luis Suarez
And now, I'd
picking
just
up
like
the
to
Man
read
of the
out
Match
our fan
award,
club members
and
who
no
are celebrating
surprise
their
there.
birthdays today.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's a promising position. Oh, he's been caught on it! Luis Suarez! So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, brilliant, just brilliant!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
After 7 minutes
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited.
Luis
They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Messi. And smartly reclaimed. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Davids. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi looking to run onto it. It's going to be another throw. Now it's Messi. Look at the space here. Lampard! Gross with the clearance. Now it's Luis Suarez. He is through here. Great vision. David Villa, he is onto this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's a key interception. Distributed tidily. Messi, he has found the way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, no question, that's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Schneider. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ruben Dias promptly onto that, and that is that. That's been cut out, well played. Lampard. Schneider. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Villa. Luis Suarez. And that's a dangerous ball. Chance! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And it's Lampard. Brzezinski. Not the most accurate pass. And that has put paid to that. Oh, what has happened here? Schneider. Davids. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Park Ji-sung. And there's green grass ahead of him.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's hoisted clear. He's not got that quite right. It's Schneider! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Looking to play him in. He's got away. Oh, well played. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. He's away. So much. Tries a shot! And again. He's got a goal! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
After 43 minutes is
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
It's a really well-measured ball. Messi has it out wide and in space. Well read, and the danger is averted.
minutes has been indicated.
Sung. Oh, that's a very decent ball, Matt, and he shoots! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. So the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Lampard with the cross. Alisson gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Sung. Brzezinski. David Villa. Luis Suarez. He's having a shot! It's in!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's through here. Real chance here. Lampard.
Nagoya Grampus are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Now it's Villa, face to face with the keeper. That's going to go a long way. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Forlan. Lampard, and it's been played through.
The attendance for this match was
It's made its way to
71,550.
He scores! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
After 61 minutes is Diego Maradona! Diego Maradona!
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Sung receives it in a wide position. Lampard and Adams. Oh, easy pickings there. Cannavaro. Lampard. Plays a sharp little ball here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Aims beyond the defence. Just the goalkeeper to beat.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again. It's Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Sung, and it's played in here. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Play header! And it's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And yes, it's him again. This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Can he get it through? And he whips it in, and it's been given away. Shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Quality ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lampard providing an outlet on that flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cannavaro makes the interception. And it's Davids. Tries to play it through. There's the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Cleared without complication. Adams. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Foot in. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
2 added
It's a little
minutes
off
has
target.
been indicated.
Pinged towards the front line. Delivered in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Forlan. And that is that. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Luis Suarez.